Welcome to the Craft Asylum communities, where we love sharing our creative ideas and inspiration. Today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful candle, which can be used for a friend or family member, and also it can be used to just decorate your home. Okay, so I've got a smaller candle here, so I just want to show you how you can either make a large candle or a small one. So what I'm going to do is I've taken and trimmed a piece of the 12 by 12 paper just to size. And if I wrap that around the candle there, you can see that you just want a little bit of the candle exposed there. Then what I've also done is I've trimmed just down the edge with some double-sided tape. I'll tell you what we'd use this for later. And I've also put some double-sided just on the edge there. Now what I'm going to do is I've taken one of the die cut elements from the 12 by 12 pack. In the pack you get one die cut sheet with multiple different designs on. So I'm just going to use the scalloped edge here. I'm going to take off the double-sided sticky tape, like so. And I'm going to place it just on the edge of that sticky tape, like so. Okay, and then when I turn it over, you'll see that I've just got that lovely scalloped edge there. Now you'll notice as well that I've put the scalloped edge where the piece of double-sided sticky tape is on the end there. That's just for when I wrap it around the candle. So I'm just going to take that off now, like so. And then I'm just going to start to wrap it around my candle. And you'll see at the back there where the sticky tape is, I'm just going to join it together like so. Just rub it into place, and you can see that I've got a little bit of excess. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim that off. So, okay, so then we have the start of our candle. Then I've taken one of the other pre-die cut shapes from the sheet in the 12 by 12 pack, and I've just put some sticky foam pads on the back. Just going to pull the backs off those, place it on the front of the candle, like so. Now I'm going to show you how to make these wonderful roses and flower shapes. So what you do is you would take your 12 by 12 pack, but you could also use your 6 by 6. And obviously in the pack you've got multiple different designs, they're double-sided, and like I said, you've got that wonderful die cut sheet in there. So I've already pre-cut some card, and really the size of the card just needs to be however big you actually want to make the rose. And I'm just going to start by cutting that into a circle, and this can be just a really rough circle, it doesn't need to be perfect, like so. And then I'm going to start my spiral shape, which will eventually make that wonderful rose. So I'm just going to cut round, and you can see that I'm just doing this. It's quite quick, doesn't take any time at all. And then I'm just leaving that base there, and you'll see why I've done that in a second. So now you can see I've got the spiral. Then I'm going to take, this is a paintbrush, but you could use a pencil or anything that's just going to start to give you that curl on the end. And I'm just going to start to get my spiral shape and just working it round. You don't need to do it all the way around, you can then start and change and do it with your fingers. I'm just going to roll it around like this, working it nice and neatly. Make sure that you've got your glue gun on. Nearly there. Okay, so now you've got your base. Now your base is for when you're using your glue gun, and you just need to put a nice big blob of glue on there. So, and then you're just going to place your flower, let it open up, like so, and there you have it, a really lovely rose shape. Okay, so now you can see on this one I've actually made 3 roses, so I've just made some of these earlier, and I've also on here got some leaves. I'm going to show you how to make those now. So in the 6x6 pad, what you have is you have some plain cardstock, and you have 4 sheets of that in the 6x6. All I've done is just trimmed a square, and I'm just going to fold it in half. Really simple. And then I'm just going to cut it into a leaf shape. And again, you can do these as big or as small as you want. And there you've got your leaf shape. I'm going to make another one. I'm going to make this one slightly smaller. Like so. So now I've got my leaves and I've got my roses. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the stamp set, and I'm just going to take out the really nice phrase hello, which I've put onto my stamp block here. Now I'm just going to ink it up. So I'm just using some heavyweight white cardstock. I'm now going to stamp. So I'm just going to pop that on there, apply a little bit of pressure and lift. And you'll be able to see you've got a lovely hello on there. Then, as you can see on this candle, I've just trimmed round it. So I'm just going to trim round that now. Just be careful that you don't actually touch the wet ink. You know, when you're doing this at home, you can leave it for a couple of seconds just to dry. Okay, so we've got our hello. So now we've got all the elements that we need to glue everything to the candle. So I'm just going to start to assemble them. Now you can assemble them in any which way you like. You can see that I've grouped these together, but really with the roses, you can place it around the card. You don't have to use this die cut, this pre-die cut shape. You know, you could do it without that. You could add some ribbon from the embellishment kit. You could really do whatever you want. Okay, so I'm going to take the roses and I'm just going to apply a little bit of hot glue to the back. I'm just going to start to place them onto the candle. So. On there. Now I'm going to use my sentiment, and I'm just actually going to pop this in the side there. So it's again, it's already a little bit different. Then I'm going to take some of the leaves that I've made, pop a bit of glue on the back, and then just slide them into position. And this one, pop a little bit of glue, pop that into the side like so. Now I'm going to take, I mentioned the embellishment kit previously, so I'm just going to take some of one of my brads, just decide which one I want. There's a variety of different brads in the kit itself. I'm just going to take this one, and then I'm going to, on the back of the brad, you just need to, you can either fold or you can snip the little paper clip elements off there. Then I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue on the back of that again. So be careful when you're doing this because obviously the glue gun's very hot. And then I'm just going to place that into position at the bottom there. And there you have it, a beautiful finished candle. And also what you can do is you can use those roses and create beautiful cards, or you could even make some boxes, some bags, really anything that you want. So for more inspiration and some creative ideas, why not visit craftasylum.com and also check out our social media networks.